Hello, beautiful creatures. My name is Clay, and this is Self-Healing Tarot. Today I'll be channeling messages with spirit that bring us all deeper within ourselves. So the messages I've already received for today are about us being able to sit and observe the situations that are happening around us that involve us. When we sit and observe these situations, we're able to make responsible decisions. We're able to see things for what they truly are versus just off of impulse, making decisions that are not healthy for our well-being. So with that being said, I am going to pull a card to go a little bit deeper within the message. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this observation, about... So Jack A comes out. It says, I take the time to be still and calm my soul. So that's very fitting to the messages that I've already received. Alrighty. So I'm going to read a little bit from the book. Jack A. It says, she's beautiful and bright as she illuminates the darkest sky and is a beacon of hope for humans and gods alike. Her heart is open and filled with love for the rainforest, and she is governed by the element of water. So with that being said, by embodying this energy of this goddess, Jackie, we're able to sit and observe in our darkest moment and bring in love to all of these situations. So the more that we observe and watch our surroundings, watch how we project our energies onto others, we're able to bring in love and light in all of these situations. So now we're going to pull some tarot to go a little bit deeper within the message. What do we need to know about this Jackie energy spirit? What do we need to know about this Jackie energy spirit? Okay. So the Two of Cups comes out. And the Two of Cups is about connection, emotional connections. So what I'm getting is that we need to observe the connections that are closest to us. The connections that we're emotionally tied to. This is where we learn and grow the most within these type of connections. So when we're observing and watching how people move or how we're becoming triggered or certain situations that bring up certain heightened emotions, we're able to learn in these darker moments. But we have to sit and observe and actually understand the deeper meaning of what's happening within these situations and within these connections. What about the connection spirit that we need to look? Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords, what I'm picking up is within these connections, sometimes we have to move away from these connections. We have to learn the lesson and keep moving. You know, not every connection that we're attached to emotionally are connections that are meant to last forever. So within that, we just have to keep moving and keep growing. If we know it's time for us to go, we need to go. But the only way we'll know these answers is by observing, sitting back and understanding what's going on within these connections. What else? The Fool. And sometimes it takes the full energy for us to take that leap of faith to move on. We don't know what the next chapter holds. We don't know what's going to happen when we move away from situations that we're used to, that we're tied to. But it's always a positive thing to grow and learn and make the necessary changes and moves to bring in new beginnings within our lives. What else? Okay. Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands brings in an energy of conflict and chaos, competition. So by moving away from these emotionally tied connections that no longer serve us, we bring in this new beginning because we've taken this leap of faith. That doesn't mean that we're not going to come across any conflict or any type of chaos or competition energy. That just means that we're able to better handle these set situations. We're able to navigate through a lot smoother and a lot easier, and not allowing these connections to deter us from our goals. So then you have the Seven of Wands. And so this is very fitting because the Seven of Wands represents standing our ground, represents us standing up for what it is that we believe in. So even when we're going through or having certain situations come up that we deem conflict within others, we know that we have the energy and ability to stand up for what it is that we believe in, because we made the necessary moves to walk away from situations that no longer serve us. So we embody and bring in strength within ourselves to be able to move through a lot easier within these conflicts and challenges. I'll say anything else, Spirit, but so as we stand our grounds, we're able to bring in more confidence and create even more confidence within ourselves. And so even with the Devil card, even with the negative attachments within our shadow energies, we're still able to stand up when we're being faced with our own demons, when we're being faced with other people's demons, when we're being faced with things that are in the dark. But then we bring in this Page of Cups energy to be able to create energies where we can move through the darker energies. So the Page of Cups is a creative, innocent, young, vibing energy where we can actually see from clearer eyes. We're able to embody a lighthearted, emotional energy to move through these darker attachments that we have on us or that other people have on them, that we have to navigate through in a smart way. Anything else, Spirit, with these energies? So then we have the Temperance. So with the Temperance, we're able to balance the negative and the positive and create something from that. So as we're using the innocence energy to move through the darker energies within ourselves and within others, we're able to alchemize those energies and use those energies to bring in the star energy, to bring in hope, to bring in inspiration, to bring in an energy that can never be taken from us. So I'm going to end it here. I thank you all for being here with me today. I love you guys, and